Saint Francis Xavier Cabrini, founder, religious. Saint Francis Xavier Cabrini was born as Maria Francesca Cabrini on July 15, 1850 in Sant'Angelo Lodigiano, Lombardy, Italy. She was born 2 months premature and the youngest of 13 children. Unfortunately, only 3 of her siblings survived past adolescence, and Frances would live most of her life in a fragile and delicate state of health. Frances became dedicated to living a life for religious work from a young age and received a convent education at a school ran by the Daughters of the Sacred Heart. When Frances was 18, she applied for admission to the religious congregation of the Daughters of the Sacred Heart, but was turned down because of her poor health. Instead, a priest asked her to teach at the House of Providence orphanage in Catagono, Italy. She taught at the girls' school for 6 years and drew a community of women to live the religious way of life. In 1877, she became Mother Cabrini after she finally made her vows and took the religious habit, also adding Xavier to her name in honor of Saint Francis Xavier. When the House of Providence orphanage closed, her bishop asked her, along with 6 other women from her orphanage in Catagono, to found the Missionary Sisters of the Sacred Heart to care for the poor children in both schools and hospitals. Francis composed the rule and constitution for the religious institute. On March 31, 1889, Francis arrived in New York City along with 6 other sisters ready to begin her new journey. However, right from the beginning she encountered many disappointments and hardships, but Francis did not give up, even though the Archbishop insisted she return to Italy. After she refused, Archbishop Michael Corrigan found them housing with the Convent of the Sisters of Charity. Francis then received permission to found an orphanage in what is now West Park, New York, and now known as St. Cabrini Home. Filled with a deep trust in God and endowed with a wonderful administrative ability, Francis founded 67 institutions, including orphanages, schools, and hospitals, within 35 years dedicated to caring for the poor, uneducated, sick, abandoned, and especially for the Italian immigrants. Her institutions were spread out in places all over the United States, including New York, Colorado, and Illinois. Saint Francis Xavier Cabrini was beatified on November 13, 1938, by Pope Pius XI and canonized by Pope Pius XII on July 7, 1946, making her the first United States citizen to be canonized.